And let's stay with issues relating to the weather and rains. If you are in and around the Greater Accra region, you might have noticed that a few minutes ago there was a major downpour and portions of some roads have already started flooding. Let's speak to the Ghana Meteor Service to find out what exactly is happening with the weather. We've been joined on the line by Emmanuel Sabing. He is an assistant meteorologist with the Ghana Meteor. Good afternoon, sir. Thank you very much for your time.
Good afternoon. Thanks for having me.
To start with, Greater Accra experienced a major rainfall, or well, a rainfall this afternoon. And our reporters from other parts of the country have also sent in reports. The northern part, there was a report of a major storm. Some people have been displaced. In the Ashanti region yesterday, our reporters also said that there seemed to be some continuous rain. What is happening with the weather?
Thank you. I think for the time we are in the raining season, and so these things are normal, as in having rains continuously for days. They are normal. Probably what people are arguing about, or what people are lamenting about, is the strong winds accompanying this particular kind of rains we are having now. We are in May, and of course, in May, June, you expect to be at the peak of the raining season. So the strong winds, the continuous rains, and all what we are having now is a normal situation that we observed over the years. Though we said, as from the beginning of the year, we said, the agency said there was going to be erratic rainfall pattern over the country. And you can attest to the fact that for days now over Accra, we've not had rains, and for most parts of the country, we've not had rains. But that does not mean it's not going to rain at all. I think that point should be made clear.
Yesterday's, if you just pardon me, yesterday's weather report or weather forecast we got for the next 24 hours as of yesterday evening did not, well, this is what it said. If you just allow me to read, it said the entire country will be partly cloudy early morning, giving way to sunshine the rest of the day. Isolated cases of thunderstorms and rain will occur later in the afternoon and evening over especially places in the middle and northern sectors. The day will be warm and humid, especially over the coastal sector. The night will be relatively cool over the middle sector, but slightly warm over the northern coastal areas. And does that conform to what you are telling us, that we should be expecting rain? Because what is said here mentioned that if even there will be rainfall at all, it should be the northern sector.
Yes, I think one thing that people should know is that weather forecasting is a continuous process. You read the forecast for yesterday, but I'm not sure if you've seen the forecast for this morning. I mean, the one which was issued valid this morning onwards. Because yesterday, the person on duty might have observed that this weather, the activities that we'll be having will be more isolated over the north. But then by the next time the weather forecast is issued, an update would have been made on the previous forecast.
Okay.
So if you check the forecast for this morning, it stated clearly that we are supposed to expect tendering activities over most places in the country. That is the forecast in the morning. So the warning I gave, the weather warning I gave, was an update of the forecast which was given in the morning. Yes, so I think in our part of the country, in our part of the world, it's more like people don't really want to listen to the weather forecast. But we actually have to pay attention, because you might not trust the forecaster, but then you have to know what is happening just to be on the safer side. Yes.
All right, so please, briefly, people are watching. What is the next 24 hours going to look like? If you already have some figures or some information, kindly help us with it.
So for the next 24 hours, over the coast, the storm that is moving now is now past Accra, heading towards the central region and into the western region. So those places should expect thunderstorms or showers with occasional thunder as up this evening, like from 3 p.m. getting into the evening. And then for the middle part, they also have the same situation. It's a storm moving from the north covering the north and the coast. So it's tracking from east to west. So tomorrow, mostly when we have a storm like this, you have a day of relaxation. Okay, so we have sunny periods tomorrow, and then you have systems regenerating again. But it should be noted that we are in the raining season, and for the raining season, it's normal to have continuous rains in days.
Okay.
Yes, I think that point should be made clear. Well, because once we are in the rainy season, it's normal to have tracking storms every 3 days, every 2 days.
Okay.
And even if the storms are not tracking, you still have a localized development which will give showers over places. But it might not be widespread, covering the entire country.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much for your input and your information. Emmanuel Sabing is Assistant Meteorologist at the Ghana Meteorological Agency. So the bottom line is you should be expectant of rains. So do carry an umbrella or a raincoat, preferably a raincoat, and be cautious of where you would go or be finding yourself between this month and next month, which is the raining season. So clearly it rained in parts of the capital, and we have a roving reporter who will be trying to get him on the line to let us know where he's visited and what he can report. But information that started coming into our studios clearly show that part of Accra had started flooding, although the rain was just for about 30 minutes. So we are getting pictures. This story will also be on our website, tv3network.com. But if you do also have information, do send it to us on our various social media platforms, and I will let the rest of the world know about it. Salom Amenyo is our reporter, and he has been to some parts of Accra where the rain, we are told, fell. He's joined us on the line now. Salam, good afternoon. Thank you very much for your time.
Good afternoon, Martin.
Yes, can you help us with some specifics? Where have you been and what can you report with regard to the rain?
Well, I've been to Circle, I've been to Odona, and I've been to Obechebi, Lamte. And then I can say that around the Nima police station, the traffic light on the ring road, that place was a little bit flooded. And you could also see some floods around the front of NS Chemist at Circle.
Yes.
But one thing we saw that is a source of worry is the drains. The drains coming all the way from Bokwasi through to Circle, and also the drains from Nima that all come through Odona going into the Korle Lagoon. It is the water in the drains carry a lot of filth, plastic, rubber, and all kinds of things, and that is a source of worry. And we know that if care is not taken, this is going to pose another problem. But for parts of the flood-prone areas that we know, there isn't much of a flood.
Okay. All right. Thank you for that good report, good summary that you're giving us. Salom Amenyo is a broadcast journalist here at TV3. He's been around some of the places that we got reports from about the rain.